Hey adventurers, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a wickedly delightful topic for your next tabletop role-playing session. How to make your hags even more memorable and menacing with some fantastic magic items and features. If you want to spice up your games with eerie mechanics and cursed curios, stick around. I've always been fascinated by the twisted charm of hags in D&D. I wanted to create items and features that reflect their dark, otherworldly nature while adding layers of complexity and intrigue to your game. These additions will not only enhance your hag's roles, but also challenge and engage your players in new and unexpected ways. To start things off, I've got abyssal bags. Imagine a hag with a collection of these eerie bags, each one linked to the other by dark magic. Abyssal bags are no ordinary storage. Anything placed in one bag can be accessed by anyone with another linked bag. They're perfect for those who love a bit of mystery and strategy in their loot. You could trick the players by having the hag drop these abyssal bags around the world, in important locations, each one containing seemingly valuable or enticing bait items like rare potions, gold, or even seemingly harmless trinkets. Unwittingly, adventurers might pick up these bags only to find that the contents are either cursed or have a sinister effect. The hag can use these bags to secretly steal items from the players or place dangerous items inside, causing mayhem when players use them. Imagine a bag containing a cursed artifact that slowly corrupts the holder, or one that, when opened, releases a minor but persistent demon to torment the players. Some beneficial uses is if the players manage to defeat the hag and gain control of the abyssal bags, they can turn these sinister items into valuable assets. For instance, they might make a deal with a merchant or ally to use one of the abyssal bags as a remote storage solution. The merchant could stock the bags with goods, which the players can access from great distances, making it a powerful tool for managing their inventories and supplies. This setup allows for a unique logistical advantage as players can retrieve or deposit items from any linked bag, facilitating easier travel and resource management. This next one is my personal favorite, the Hag's Dagger. This very rare dagger with its bird skull handle and ever-watching eyeball is both a deadly weapon and a dark relic. With its curse that binds to whomever attunes to it, and the ability to spy on whoever wields it, it's the perfect tool for a hag who loves to manipulate and control from the shadows. The hag might use the Hag's Dagger to lure players into her web of deceit. She could plant the dagger in a place where the players are likely to find it, perhaps in the lair of a defeated foe or as part of a treasure hoard. Once the players use it, they become cursed, and the hag can spy on them through the dagger's eye, or use the dagger's dark powers to manipulate events from afar. The curse might compel the wielder to perform actions against their will or slowly corrupt their mind. If the player manages to rid themselves of the curse and use the dagger's powers for themselves, they gain a potent scrying tool and a unique weapon. They can use the dagger's eye to spy on enemies and gain a powerful advantage in gathering information or tracking foes. Next up, we have the Scrying Bones. These bones offer glimpses into the future and answers to important questions, serving as tools for the hag's divination and manipulation. The hag might use the scrying bones as a part of an elaborate ruse. She could stage a scene where the players stumble upon the bones during a dark ritual or find them in an ancient tome. These bones appear to offer valuable insight and foresight, but using them might come with a price or lead to cryptic, misleading visions crafted by the hag to confuse and manipulate the adventurers. For instance, the bones might show the players a misleading vision of an impending disaster or a false clue that leads them into a trap. If the players manage to defeat the hag and gain control of the scrying bones, they can unlock their true power, When burned in a ritualistic ceremony, the scrying bones reveal profound and immediate truths about their surroundings and impending threats. Next up, we have the Wand of Weird Magic. This rotten and molding tree branch is riddled with bright green and blue mushrooms. Hags use their wands for everyday activities such as scratching their backs, stirring their elixirs, and maybe beating their monstrous servants. Due to their prolonged exposure to the hag's magic, these wands retain some of their magical essence and a bit of their previous owner's prowess. Hags are able to use these wands to cast and enhance their weird magic, but when a non-hag attempts to use them, it sometimes results in chaos. The hag might use a wand of weird magic as a clever trap. She could place the wand in a place where the players are likely to find it, perhaps in a room full of magical curiosities or a part of a seemingly harmless collection. When players use the wand, it triggers a random weird magic effect, which can lead to bizarre and unpredictable consequences. The chaos it creates can disrupt the players' plans and create opportunities for the hags to exploit their confusion. If the players manage to defeat the hag and claim the Wand of Weird Magic as their own, they can harness some of its chaotic power for their own purposes. By carefully managing the wand's charges and rolling on the weird magic tables, they can unleash a range of powerful and unusual effects. They might use it strategically to create unpredictable advantages in battles or solve complex problems in inventive ways. However, they must be cautious, as the wand's effects are volatile and can turn against them if not handled carefully. Due to its bizarre and unnatural origins, these spell-like effects do not follow the normal rules for magic. Spells like Detect Magic, Identify, Dispel Magic, Counterspell, etc. do not work on weird magic spells and effects. Weird magic is near impossible to replicate and or learn if you are not a hag. The effects of weird magic cannot be undone unless the hag that cast it is killed or another hag of equal power chooses to undo it. To enact one of these effects, the hag must be within 120 feet and be able to see what it is trying to effect. When wanting your own hags to use weird magic, you can allow them to enact one weird magic effect as an action up to 3 times per day, depending on how powerful the hag is. You can either roll or pick what weird magic effect a hag is capable of, but it is unlikely that a hag would be able to use all of the effects from both weird magic tables. These weird magic effects range from teleporting a creature to a random location temporarily, causing a creature to sink into the floor and become stuck, or stripping them of all their gear and clothing and placing all of it nicely folded and cleaned right next to them. These effects are sure to catch players off guard and add to the hag's power and whimsical nature. These magical items and features add a rich layer of intrigue and menace to your hag encounters. Whether used to trick players or as powerful tools once the hag is defeated, they promise to bring a unique and thrilling edge to your game. If you enjoyed this deep dive into magical items and features for hags, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.